I didn't know how high this was gonna be.
Okay, so you.
So I didn't want to be all low, because you know the beach chair you're gonna be all low. So I would have been like this.
Do you want to go get your beach chair now?
No, it's cool.
So you're good.
I'm good.
Sure, you're good with that. If everything's fine, my setup, you like it?
It's
Central
fine.
Park, boathouse over there, nice lake.
It's fine.
Huh?
I've
I
done
got this section just for us. I just want to make sure you're good. The sun is backed out.
No,
shining on you. Come on now.
I don't have my center shades. It's okay.
Want to go get them? Anything else you need?
No, we're good.
Ice cold water, cranberry.
We got water. We got a Mario on the juice.
Like my carpet.
I love the carpet.
Made you look.
Come
on now.
I'm matching the carpet.
I'm just making sure my special guest is good, guys. You know what I'm saying? Because we are here, episode 8, Made You Look. And y'all know who my special guest is. Celeste. Oh, you Peaches today.
Peaches.
Peaches.
Y'all know y'all hate me, so what's up?
Peaches. Oh, what's up? What we can talk about today?
Oh, what kind of drama should we
I think I want to start with women leaving men.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because men are not men, but okay.
Oh, because men are not men. This is what we're doing right now.
Men are not being men. And let's be honest. The man back in the day knew how to hunt, change tires, pay bills, and still provide for his family while going to work. The men today know how to argue in comments. They know how to sit there and take women's. Don't get me started.
No, keep going. I'm guessing.
All I'm saying is that if you are a man, do manly things. Okay? You was put here to be a provider. You were put here to head the family. Women are heading families now. And then men are getting mad like, oh, well, especially at Black women, like, oh, we'll just go somewhere else to go get us another woman who's not going to be controversial. It's not that we're trying to nag and pick. We want you to be real men. Level the fuck up.
What happens when a man falls off? He just has that break. There's no room for breaks. Falls off, loses his job. Is that a reason for a woman to step all over him and leave him?
There are
and then date his mans?
Well, before we get into that story,
I would love to.
Let me say.
I'm listening. I'm sorry.
No. There are some women that are trifling. As a woman, I can admit that some women are very trifling, okay? And they're only there for one thing, his money. I get it. But you chose to date that. You chose to be with that. So how are you being mad at every other woman? Blame yourself. There's certain things that a man has to blame himself for. But a man is allowed to fall off. If you fall off, yes, if you have the right queen, she's going to lift you back up.
Thank you.
But if you just fall off and you just chilling in the fall off, now we got a problem now. So let's get into the story.
Please.
You want me to tell us? You want me to tell us?
I want you to go into it, because then I'm going to add my 2 cents, because I want you to lead the way a little bit, because the woman had been leading to the story.
So, all right. So there was a lady. We will not disclose what race she is, but there was a lady. She was dating this guy. She told him, if we get married, you have to provide for me 100%. You got to pay all the bills. That's it. He loses his job, doesn't have enough to pay the rent. She has to step in and pay the rent. So she tells him, are you going to pay me back my money for the rent? And he said, no, you're my wife. Why should I have to pay you back? And she said, well, before we got married, I specifically told you, you have to provide everything. What happens? She ends up sleeping with his friend. Something happened where she was chilling with a friend in the car. She was liking the friend's vibe. She slept with the friend. The friend did give her some money for the rent.
She was grimy already. That was her plan.
I mean, I'm not saying she's right. Yeah. I'm not saying she's right, because I 1,000% don't believe in that. If you ain't got it, I got it. Especially if you provide a baby, it's okay.
Now I want to know what race she is.
Guess what race she is? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Now I want to know.
The thing about it is this: at the end of the day, if someone tells you what their requirement is, that's what it is. So if she said, in order to be with me, to marry me, you have to be a provider and provide the rent.
Yeah,
that's what you got to do. But it does lead me to believe, why, when you lost your job, do you not have 1 month of rent in the bank? But whatever.
Because he's providing for a woman that wants all his money. Maybe he doesn't have a bank account. Maybe every time he gets paid, a check goes straight to her pocket.
But guess
she
what?
wants too much.
But he signed up for that. If you met a woman and she's like, oh, to be with me, you got to pay 100% of everything. And you say yes. You put yourself in that. I'm not going to feel bad for you. Now, she slept with your friend. That was wrong. Shame on you. But at the end of the day, you decided to say yes. You put a ring on it. And honey, she looked beautiful in her wedding dress, okay? But she told you what the requirements were.
I just want to know how long has she been sleeping with the best friend? Because how long he's been helping out? How long has this been happening? How long has she been cheating? But wait a minute. Looking at his best friend. You got one turn to slip. You got one time to slip. And your best friend is mine. That's crazy.
No. But see, you still looking at it wrong. If that's your best friend, why is she sleeping with your wife? Your gold digging wife. So now you mad at your wife, be mad at your friend. That's your man's. He probably was the best man at your wedding.
I'm mad at both of them.
And was plotting on you.
I'm disappointed at both of them.
Yeah, okay. So you think who do you think is more wrong? Who's more
Leave
wrong?
it in the comments who you think is more wrong, because I'm going to keep my comments to myself. Who's more wrong?
Who you think is more wrong?
They both wrong. And in real life, in the hood, if that happened, oh yeah, everybody getting shot. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom.
You know what?
Everybody. He might off himself. Everybody's getting shot.
You know what's funny about that?
Everybody's getting shot. Yeah,
so I just saw something on the Shade Borough, and London is my second home, and they was talking about how femicide is on the rise, and how a femicide is when you kill a black woman based on not based on her color, but it's called femicide, right? Okay. Well, not black woman. When you kill a woman, like when you're in a relationship with a woman and you kill her because she leaves you or whatever, but basically like committing acts of violence against women just because they're women. Yeah,
that's been happening lately.
Black women are on the rise as the highest number in London that are being killed with the femicide. It's thank you. It's
but you know, I don't want to get into it because it's a little off. But at the same time, it is because what is the reason why they're leaving?
Because men are not being men. What the fuck? Because men are not being men. Like, how many times we gotta say this? Like, at the end of the day, if I have a child with you, you're supposed to be a provider. Provide. I'm sorry, if I have a baby with you and I can't sit at home for a year to raise the baby while you pay the bills, then you don't need to be procreating. I always said men should not be dating.
A lot of women are never fully happy.
No one's ever fully
happy. How much providing you want? If he's laying down a good pipe, which he probably wasn't, because you know when it's laying down good pipe, providing.
But what does pipe do?
Is providing just money?
No, I mean providing is spiritually, financially, emotionally.
There we go. Let's not leave that out.
But for women, when a woman dates, she is looking for stability.
Okay.
That is the number one thing a woman is looking for. So if I'm dating and I like a man, I could really like a man. If he's poor, I know you can't be stable, baby, and I'm not taking care of you. I'm sorry, no. I'm not going to date you. I always say the same thing, and I don't care how many people get mad that I say it. If I am dating a man and we're going 50-50 on bills, you're my friend. If you're paying all the bills, you're zaddy. Hello, come ruin me. But if I'm paying everything, you're my son. You're my child.
You're my son.
You cannot get loud in my house. This is my house, baby.
No rules. No rules. Okay? They can't have no rules.
Yo, if I'm paying the bills, baby, you belong to me. When I say jump, you say how high. And at the end of the day, that's not the type of man I want. I want a man who's going to be a man. I want a man who tell me, sit down and shut up. And I'm going to be like, yes.
But he got to have his money up. In order to tell women anything, you got to be up.
It's not even up.
Yeah, no. Yes, you do.
No.
No broke man is never telling no woman what to do at all.
No, they're not. Well, no, they're
only in the bedroom if you putting out that good pipe. Like, yeah, that's the only way. After the sex is over. What you said earlier? Don't ever talk to me like that.
Hello. Because if you ain't paying no bills, what? Period. I don't condone physical violence, though. Oh my God. We know that's a big thing that's out right now. Everybody keep their hands to themselves. Ta-ta.
So, fellas, what Celeste Peaches is actually saying is, fellas, please get y'all shit together and keep it that way. And it's not just about the money. Keep the relationship stable. Take care of home in all levels, aspects of the home. You got to take care of that.
Because your queen will feed into you, but you got to feed into her. And it starts with making sure you're stable enough to pay those bills.
And you're never right.
No,
just know that. You're never right. And
No.
you'll never get an apology.
No. Let me tell you something. You
This
know
is
when a
hard.
man is right, when a man is paying all the bills, he's always right. Yes, babe. Yeah, you right. Okay, babe. You got it. Anytime you pay all the bills, babe, you got it. Period.
I just want to apologize for you, brother. I'm sorry you have to go through this right now. Please, in your heart, forgive both of them and move on. There's something out there God's about to provide for you. You don't even know it's coming, brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen. Don't go checking out right now.
No, he's probably going to get a good one. There's going to be a woman who's going to want to love and feed into him and all that. He's going to be all right. Her, I don't know. She might want to hit up Carisha and get down with the city girl.
Karma. Karma.
Because I'm sure that's happening there.
Absolutely.
But getting into that, Saucy Santana. Remember when Saucy Santana?
See, because Saucy Santana started, first of all, he started off saying men shouldn't be smoking hookah.
They shouldn't.
That was the first.
Oh, let me tell you something. When I see a man smoking hookah, I'd be like, oh, you a bad bitch. Okay. I don't even smoke hookah. You's a real bad bitch.
Men created hookah.
You should go smoke weed.
It all started in the Middle Eastern. We started the how it's called, the shisha.
The shisha. Okay, well, bro, go smoke weed. Go smoke a Black and Mild. I don't really like cigarettes, but go do something a little bit more manly because I'm sorry.
Y'all see this? Do y'all see this?
Tequila and bad bitches and took over
But
the
do y'all
hookah
see
ways.
this? We can't even smoke on something we actually made with our own hands and created in the Middle East. We can't have it. We can't have nothing.
No, you can't.
Can't have
you
man
could go
purse.
to work. You could go to work and that's it. Like, what? How many times did I say that? Go
What
to
was
work.
Saucy Santana saying now?
So what he was saying is that women, we are not as strong as men. And he's right. And when he says that we're not as strong as men, he didn't mean just in a physical aspect, which is true, because I don't know if you saw that MMA fighter who transitioned from female to male, got in the ring,
Move.
and 20 seconds was knocked out.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's not talking about just the physical of men being stronger. He's talking about mentally, because he was like, he's very feminine, but he was like, I'm still a man. And he was like, I'm a dog ass man. And he was like, women, y'all don't have the same mentality because y'all are emotional, which is true. He
hasn't been in New York and been around New York women.
He hasn't.
They smoke Lucy's. They cheat every day. They're out here. Saucy is bugging right now.
No, I mean, yes. No, but it's still, you know what it is? Yeah. New York women, we could put the show on that we are hardcore. Because, you know, I'm from the Bronx. What?
Exactly. Look what she's from.
I don't care about
There's a million of them in the Bronx. It's like half the ratio of New York.
Huh? To your face. Yeah. I don't care about you. How online, I don't care about you. But when I'm at home, I'm like, but we can't let the world see that because
something new.
No, seriously, no. But that's how it really is with women. Like the women who are mostly like, yeah, well, I don't care about that man. They're just trying to protect their heart because they care too much.
Right.
So anytime you have a woman who's just out here, you know, busting it open, not getting attachment, she don't want to be hurt again. Just like men. Men and women do the same thing.
Yeah, we get hurt too. We have feelings.
Yeah, but y'all get crazy. I don't believe in hurting no man.
Well, I mean, not all men. You know, a lot of men are, you know what I'm saying, easily broken down. There's a lot of yes men out there.
The thing is, the most dangerous thing you could do is let a man fall in love with you. Like if you, when I say let a man fall in love with you, I mean like break his heart when he is really in love with you.
Right.
That is dangerous.
And you're not in love with him. Let a man fall in love with you and you're not in love with him yet, or not in love with him, just like him a little bit.
No, like you could no, you can be in love with him too, but if you break his heart, like that is one of the most dangerous things to do is break a man's heart. Because
while he's in love with you.
While he's in love with you, because some reason men be like, well, if I can't have you, guess who won't? No one will. Now it's curtains for everybody.
Yeah, it's vice versa.
Listen, I was just reading a story of remember what's his name, Earl Hayes.
Yeah.
And he was dating the dancer, whatever, and they was husband and wife. Floyd Mayweather's best friend, and you know, he decided, hey, you cheated on me with Trey Songz, so that was the rumor. They had a toxic relationship.
Oh,
and
I remember that.
Remember that? Killed her, killed himself, and sung about it in a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like it. Ladies, if you're going to let a man fall in love with you and you know you're not in love with him, please leave the right way. Please don't antagonize them. And if a man says, hey, I will do something to you, he really will. He will.
Not all.
Not all.
Some.
But he will. Okay? That's all I'm saying. It's just watch out for that. Even when they was, I don't really want to talk about Diddy, but
Oh, are we there? Are
Well,
we there
no,
yet?
I was gonna.
I mean,
No. Well, I'm not gonna really talk about Diddy. I'm gonna talk about what stemmed from it, right? So
okay.
the Cassie video, we all saw the Cassie video.
Yes, we did.
We all saw how what Diddy did.
The Towel Bandit. We saw it.
We,
We
so
saw
now
the Towel
all
Bandit.
these stars are coming out. Men are in support of Cassie and saying, you shouldn't do that to women, blah blah blah. So remember, Joe Budden,
Yes.
supported Cassie. I don't support that.
Spoke his piece on it.
Spoke his piece.
Uh-huh.
And Tahiri was like, listen here. You used to beat on me and drag me downstairs and all this other stuff.
This just brought back my trauma.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what she said.
But not to be funny, I'm sorry, I do not feel bad for her.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, let's go back to the Votto situation. When you threw two apples out, because now they're recirculating that video. Like, how dare you sit there and
But can we compare those two? TV moments versus behind closed doors. Because remember, that show, which is called Marriage Boot Camp, and they was not even planning on getting married. Do we know if that was scripted or was that even real?
She really threw them apples. No, she really threw them apples.
No, I'm saying she really threw the apples. Was it scripted?
I don't think so.
Was they really in a relationship, Votto and Tahiri?
Yeah, I think they was
versus Tahiri and Joe Budden.
No, I think because weren't they dating for a few years? I have no
idea.
I think they was really in a relationship.
Last time I checked, Tahiri's been single since Joe Budden. I have not seen her in a relationship, so I don't have no clue what goes on TV.
No, I think she was really in that relationship. I think she really hit him with them apples, and I think the more he thought about it, the more he said, "I'm gonna get up and lunge at you."
Was those real apples?
It sounded pretty hard. I don't know.
This is TV.
Yeah, but
this is TV. But I get what you're saying, though. I understand what you're saying because she egged them on. She egged them on for all that, and then she turns around and she does the whole, oh my God, trauma is just reminding me of everything I've been through in the past, which was 20 years ago. You still could be hurting from 20 years ago.
No, of
as
course.
Cassie is still.
No, of course.
Yeah,
I'm a domestic abuse survivor. And there's some days when I have a fine day. Yeah. I was getting fucked up while I was pregnant. Like, beat on, almost killed, all of that. Yeah. So I understand it. That's why for a lot of women, that Cassie thing triggered us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you relive that moment if you've ever been through that again. You relived it. But it's still one of those things, like, as a woman, you can't sit there and be putting hands on a man and then expect a man not to do anything.
That's why I was it's a big difference of a domestic violence when a man is just, you know what I'm saying, beating on a woman for no apparent reason. You mad? Oh, you look cute today. Where you going? Boop, 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 boop. Oh, where you didn't tell me where you was at? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, why you talking to this man? Why he got your phone number? Boop, boop, boop. Stay away from your coworkers.
Exactly.
Versus,
seriously.
You know what I'm saying? Versus her, don't talk to me like that. And then why you hit me? And it's a beep, 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 beep. So I understand. You know what I'm saying? If I broke it down correctly, it's a big difference. Because them two could have been going at it in the house. Joe Budden and Tahiri, you know what I'm saying? And other people that feel like they've been abused, that popped off first or been being a domestic violence themselves, like hitting on men and they get hit back and be like, oh my God, he's beating like you can't call, you know what I'm saying? You can't call for help after you done popped off on a man and he's trying to fight for his life and then he gotta, you know what I'm saying, fight back. So it's a big difference.
I mean, the thing is that no man should hit a woman. But at the end of the day, if you put your hands on a man first and he whoops your ass, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna feel too bad for you.
And stop saying Cassie could have been the one, you know what I'm saying, be the aggressor or doing things that Diddy. We watched that video. She laid there, did not fight back once. And when the woman is tired, she's tired. She would have threw a kick. She'd have got up. When a woman is tired, they do start fighting back. She did not even throw a blow. She laid there and covered up. We seen the footage. Like, so it's a big difference. I'm tired of people saying, well, you don't know what she did. Right? When that video, she didn't do nothing but try to leave. Yeah. Escape.
I mean, the thing is, we don't know what went on behind closed doors in that relationship. And my heart definitely goes out to Cassie.
Right.
But it's just still one of those things. As a man, you know your strength. Men got to stop hitting on women because they want to leave.
Absolutely. Man.
And that's really like, anytime that I really got hit on is because I was like, I'm out, I'm leaving. And it was, where do you think you're going? And I'm tired. Anyway, let's go to the next subject.
Yeah, it started getting hot. The sun came out. I started sweating. Listen, we're going to stay up that topic, please, man. Fellas, keep your hands to yourself. If you feel like you got to hit a woman, just leave. And you should never feel like that anyway.
Vice versa, ladies, keep your hands to yourself, okay?
Tell them.
Unless you are Golden Gloves trained and you know and you shouldn't, again, just don't hit them.
Yes.
Just don't hit
Walk it off. Go to the gym. Work out. Eat your favorite food.
something. There's probably a guy sitting this.
Whatever makes you happy.
Guy watching this right now, like, I know she ain't talking about don't hit no man.
You?
I'm not going to front. There was a time where I went through a little bit of craziness while,
Yeah.
you know, I two-pieced my man a few times, but you know.
But you better now.
No, I'm better now. Like, after he told me, like, that was the reason he broke up with me, I was like, oh, damn.
But you better now, right?
Oh, I'm really
You haven't
good
been in no
now.
altercations
Yeah.
or fights with no men lately.
No, that was like the only one.
Swinging on nobody randomly.
No.
Just
He was the only man that I did that with. And it was just, I was just going through a lot.
Good job. Good job, Peaches.
Anyway.
All right, y'all. Right now, I just want to go into this clip real quick. And we're going to talk about it a little bit. But for now, watch this clip.
This is my mother. Oh, love before it be a mother effing
sunglasses, a gray top, and she had a dog.
All right. Now, if you ask me, that's little baby Krishan Rock.
Listen.
I'm sorry.
I think Krishan got to know that's a traumatized baby. That is a traumatized. That's a baby who done seen some violence, who done seen her mama maybe got hands put on her, who felt like she had to protect her mama. Because there's no way a little girl's talking about I'm gonna kill somebody and yelling like that. That's mimicked behavior. She done seen somebody acting a donkey like that.
And you know what? I feel kind of bad because after reading through the comments, I was bugging watching the video, but then I really sat back and I felt bad. Like, she just lost her father. She said word to my dead father in it. Mm-hmm. Word to my dead father. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Condolences to her family and all that. And at the same time, she's from Newark.
But wait, not to be funny.
She's from Newark.
There was a funny part in that clip. There was a funny part when she was like,
when she read it?
Yo, when she was like, I
know who stole the glasses. I know who stole the glasses.
And then she said, my aunt. Did you hear that part?
Mm-hmm, my aunt.
My aunt stole
Which is her mother's sister.
So it was like, okay, well, hold up a minute. I get you trying to look out for your mom. But damn, just forget your aunt? Okay, that's what we're doing.
This is my thing. If y'all know y'all about to go in an expensive store, leave the kids at home. Y'all know y'all about to go steal.
That part.
Why are y'all bringing the kids out with y'all? Is she help steal? I don't want to say that, but why is she there?
The kids are distractions. That's why. Because you know what? If I'm a person who owns a store, I'm not going to think you're going to come bring your kids to steal. So I'm not going to look at you stealing because you with your kids.
Right.
You're going to want to, you thinking they want to set a good example, but apparently not. Apparently not.
Listen, my people, I'm not going to stay too much on this topic, but looking at it, we got to do better. Everybody's eating them up in the comments. Nobody had nothing positive to say. This is our own flesh. This is our people. This is our reflection y'all be looking at. And we always have something negative to say, but at the same time, we have to do better. We look crazy out here.
No, for real. For real. And
we look crazy out here. Shorty was like 35.
The one thing you got to remember is that your kids...
Going on 13.
Your kids see everything. Whether you think your kids are watching you, whether you think your kids are looking at you, they are mimicking every single thing you do. So if you decide you want to argue and fight in front of your kids, send them to the park. Anywhere but that house. They're watching you. Parents, remember that.
That was definitely not a good look at all, man. No. Especially for young black teenagers, young black female teenagers, you know what I'm saying, watching, you know what I'm saying? So please, I hope you learn your lesson, mommy. Get your daughter in order, get yourself in order, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a wake up. That went viral, the whole world saw it, and I know it's embarrassing. Please don't live off that moment and think like it was cool and it wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
And
talk to your sis.
Stop stealing.
Talk to your sis. Keep stealing from the dollar store. Don't be going to expensive joints on Fifth Ave. Like, keep when y'all was getting away with it, Walmart and Target, stay there. Like, y'all try to upgrade and go somewhere where it's not gonna happen. Those sunglasses was $16,000 probably. Chill. Stick to the, you know what I'm saying, 200 underwear. Nobody cares. Go ahead, man. You showed your receipt.
16,000 pesos, maybe, you think?
Probably.
Like dollars, please. They would have that locked up, okay?
All right, y'all.
Speaking of money, so did you hear about that new club that's coming? And I'm going to go like this, because I don't know if it's real. Or I keep seeing it. It's a club called
Exists.
Garcon. Does it?
Exists.
Oh, it really does exist.
Yes.
Oh, I need to be up in here.
Yeah.
It's a club called Garcon. It's supposed to be in the city, and you have to have at least $50,000 in the bank to get into this club. And I guess before you try to go in there, they scan to make sure your bank account says $50,000. But
Right.
if you ain't got it, you ain't getting in.
I guess I'll be waiting outside. I guess I'll be waiting outside to see who got $50,000. Huh? I'll be outside selling merch.
I'll be inside like, where all the niggas is at?
So it's only for men, right?
I think it's only the men. That need
Ladies free
$50,000.
all night, fellas.
Well, no,
$50,000 or more to get in the club. Women are free all night. So if
I
you
don't
got
think-
$50,000 or more, you in there.
I don't think the women are free. The women, if the
Women
women
gotta have 25,000.
the women probably have to have something in that bank as well. But I think they go more on looks.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But why not? Yeah.
They
like,
should go on a woman's bank account too, because the broke ones be in there starting trouble too.
I mean, but do you really think the broke troublemakers are gonna be in there, or do you think like they? I feel like if you're making men have $50,000 in the bank, you gotta make sure the women have some type of class, some type of something.
Okay. Well,
How much are drinks in there? Drinks gotta be $100 a pop.
that's crazy. They got happy hour. They just want to see if you got 50,000.
Yo,
Just so you secure about. I think it's more about the secure side. So I would say if you got $50,000 in bank, you have a lot to live for. You got $50,000 saved up. You have a lot to live for. It's like you're not trying to crash out. You're not trying to go to jail. You're not trying to spend $50,000 of your money to get bailed out if you do something dumb in this club.
not really. I mean, 50,000 is not really a lot of money when you think about it.
In New York City, to a lot of people that's living average or below average, it is a lot of money saved up in your bank account.
Yeah,
Not the scammers holding 50,000 in their pocket. Like, yeah, we about to go up. You said 50,000, right? Don't enter in your bank, sir.
But no,
In your bank, saved up.
You're right, but if you think about it, right,
It's not a lot.
with 50,000, what can you? If someone gave you 50,000 today, what could you really do with it? You can't go buy a house. Maybe you could put down to some shit. You could probably buy a car. But
50,000.
But what can you really? I could spend
I would invest.
50,000 in like
I would invest.
1 second.
I would make 50,000 grow.
How?
I would take 10,000 of it, and I would sit down with a lot of people that are from Wall Street that retired, rich. I have a couple of friends. I haven't been talking about this, but we'll talk about it later. I will make sure that money grows. I won't see it probably into 10 to 15 years. By the time that $10,000 is through, I'll probably have another 80 or 90,000 just sitting around.
I love the delusion of men.
It is not delusion. This is
I
crazy.
love the delusion.
She just shattered my investing dreams. You see that?
No, I'm not shattered. You know what? And so this is probably what
If
men
she
don't
shatters
like.
your dream, she's not the one for you. She's
No.
impatient. She's not ready to sit around until you're sitting on millions.
You have
She
to
wants the
be
millions overnight.
Realistic, all right? 10 to 15 years from now. So what are you going to be doing in the meantime? I got to wait 10 to 15 years for this. So now, what
I'm
what are
making
you
more.
doing
I'm
now?
making more of the money that I have saved up. That 50,000. I'm not sitting on it. I'm making good money to have 50,000 saved up. Obviously, I'm making money to have 50,000 saved up. That means I'm seeing some bread every other month, every other week, depending on how I get paid.
You better pop that Gucci for a real mom. Okay? Because what is 50,000?
That's a lot to some people, man.
No, it is. No.
Okay?
It is. But like,
Save.
we live in New York, though. I guess because we live in New York is so expensive. Like, 50, like, I mean, would I love 50,000? Yes, I would love somebody to come drop a little 50 bands.
And that might be the personal account. We're not talking about the business account. You see? She didn't even let people finish. 50,000 in the personal.
Baby, if you want to come over here,
Millions in the business.
200,000.
The business account got the millions. The personal might just have 50. Just because. See, you talk about business, then you talk about personal.
You know they're gonna hate me after this. They be like 50,000.
Yeah, I just can't wait for them to see this because I just can't. Please leave in the comments how you really feel about Peaches right now, because how I feel. Ay, Dios mío.
That's for all the haters. Hey, y'all got
40,000 Hair Club membership.
you have 40,000 in the account?
No, 40,000 for Hair Club membership.
The hair club.
But hair club.
I got my hairline done already. Giro Inc.
Okay?
Yeah, it's not going back.
I guarantee you, they're going to give you special information about longevity program.
Longevity.
Because you 40 grand for membership Hair Club.
Okay.
Right in New York City, 50 for 40, 90.
Okay.
Well, you-
What the fuck you talking about?
Send your discount.
Right?
Because I know you used
Let me
it.
tell you something. Cat Daddy done made a lap around here 3 times.
This man done
okay?
spin the block 5 times. He want him some peaches. Just say you want peaches. No,
You
just say
you ain't got 200 grand in the account. I think not, sir.
He got 50, I know that. She might be in the club with
He
him.
said he ain't even got the 50.
Spin the
okay?
block, sugar
You
daddy.
don't even gotta have, just have enough for a rainy day. Just have a year's worth of rent in your account and we
Right.
good. That's it. That's all I ask of a man.
Absolutely.
That's it. Just some rainy day money. If you lose your job, I don't gotta be like the other girl wondering if you could pay the rent because you got it in that account because you got a year's worth.
Yeah.
And I think that's logical. Stop getting mad at women because we have standards and we done crawled our way out of the ghetto. We doing something with ourselves and you ain't get where we're at and now you want to be mad at us. Please. All right, let me get off that topic.
No.
No.
You
I'm just saying though, but that's real life. Like I hate one thing I hate is when men be like, that's why you're single. We don't want to fucking date y'all. That's why we're single.
Yeah.
It is not because you know how much dingling is in marriage proposals is freaking floating around. How many men are, oh, I would love to have a kid with you. I would love to marry you. I would love to do that.
She said you know how much ding-a-ling is floating.
Listen, no, I'm being very, very serious. No, like, because anybody could get anybody. That whole, stop telling women that's why you're single. You got to remember, some women, we're single because we really just want to be single.
Right.
It's not that we waiting for our 6-figure nigga. We just really want to be single. We want to listen,
sometimes it's better off like that. I think some women just need to be single forever. I think a lot of women are just never going to find that they're one.
No, women, you will find your one. It's about patience. It's about, first of all, when
are you ever going to find
the one?
The one?
Yeah, why not? I have to be open to it though. I have to be like, you have to be, in order for you to find a one, you have to be receptive so that when that one comes around, are you looking or you just let it just? Yeah, when it comes, I'll know.
You'll know.
Yeah, why not?
For now, dingling's floating around.
You listen, y'all can throw